Apparently we're starting early. I was trying to adjust the screen and I accidentally clicked the go live button. So, a couple minutes early here, apparently. That's okay. Morning coffee. Saturday the 21st. Hope everyone had a mucho bueno Friday. Hope you had a good night. Hamilfet. Morning, brother. Good morning to you, brother. Hope you had a good night, man. I'm apparently still just waking my brain up here, which is ridiculous because I've been up since like 7:30. Yeah. So, let's get some shit going here.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got.
Everything.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
Wouldn't it?
Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go
where everybody knows your name. And I'm always glad you came. We are.
You wanna be where you can see troubles are all the same.
Same. They are. You're not alone. We're all with you. Yeah, nice little fade out there. Bam. So, look at this shit. Hamilfet. Oh, love it. You are truly an old soul. It's awesome. Man, I just grew up with a lot of shit that was like from before my time, and I loved it. Oh, man. Look at this shit, though. If you're familiar with the channel, you know what's missing. My Mando board. You see this line going down the wall? I can see it on my screen. I don't know if it's translating. Across the top here, it's all leaking and shit. Water got all into my Mando board and fucked it up. Super, and you can't tell, but they're like around this area, there's like water drop marks and everything on the green screen, so I'm gonna have to replace some of this stuff. But that's the easy thing. The green screen area is super easy. My fucking Mando board is irreplaceable. Fucking irreplaceable, folks. And I think what bugs me most is it proved a point that I've had about Instagram. People just fucking see the picture and they don't read the caption. Cause I posted, I said fucking RIP Mando board. Like, cause this shit really does like break my heart. And people are hitting me up going, oh, that's a dope board. That's a dope board. It's like, yeah, man, read the caption though. It just got fucked up on me. I've had it for I think I've had it for like 2 years. I painted the board like the deck myself. And then Mandalorian Hunters on Instagram sent me the Mando Life sticker, like the decal. This shit, like, man, this shit's irreplaceable. You know what I mean? Like, fuck the green screen. I can replace this shit easily. I can go to the dollar store today. You know what I mean? The Mando board. Man. Mando Life deck. Fucking, man, like I can't replace that shit. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, there's probably other Mandalorian designs on skate decks and stuff like that. But like, I fucking, this was my shit. Like I painted it, like fucking Mandalorian Hunters. I don't want to put his real name out there just in case, you know. I don't know. I don't like doing that. But Hamilfet knows who I'm talking about. Like he sent me that, like oh man. I'm heartbroken about it. I really am. I know like to some people it's just like a skate deck or whatever. But for me it was much more than that. You know what I mean? I pointed it out all the time in videos too. It's just fucking, man. Yeah. Fucking. So yesterday I filmed the vlog. Basically like after I was done filming the vlog, I looked behind And I noticed like some, like, just like that wall was a little shiny. So I went over and checked it. And that's when I noticed like the leak and all that shit. So if you're wondering why like it's not brought up in the vlog and like why it's, I don't know, I seem more lighthearted and everything in the vlog, it's because that's before I realized my Mando board had been fucking unfairly taken from me. You know? It's just, man. Yeah. Hamilfat, my boy. Yeah, you know what's up. It's sentimental. Exactly, dude. Like, it's fucking... It was a one-of-a-kind thing. Like, literally a one-of-a-kind thing. You know what I mean? Like, fucking point to a figure. I could probably find another one. You know what I mean? Like, that skate deck is fucking... Yeah. But let's not dwell on that, because I've already kind of, yeah. All I'm going to say is I'm heartbroken, and fucking read captions, folks. If you're catching this after it's live, because I know Hamilfat's already watching right now, don't just fucking see the picture and click like. I know that's a habit, because you just scroll and like tap, 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 tap. Like, I know, but like just read the captions. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, excuse me. Got that all out. Also, thank you to the folks who have checked out the vlogs and everything this week. It's cool, you know what I mean? Because the hooligans have been hitting me up, and they've noticed the quality difference in the vlogs and everything, and like the look of it. So that's really cool. You know what I mean? I like it when things work out like that. Because, yeah, definitely short films and all that are going to be taking place. I'm guilty of that, too. Quick double taps. Yeah, like, it happens, man, but, like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I'll see a picture from somebody and I'll like it, but then, like, I'll still read the caption. And there's been times where I'm like, okay, cool. Like, keep that like. You know what I mean? But then there's other times where I read the caption and I'm like, oh, you were saying something else, like, about this image. I'm going to go ahead and unclick that little heart there. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. When you're just blindly liking things on Instagram, you can see what other people are liking as well. So you got to be careful. Because the image could be one thing, but then the caption is something very, very different. You know what I mean? And if that caption is saying something like super negative or like fucking, I don't know, some racist shit, you know what I mean? It's like, now you have to kind of like explain yourself in a way. Well, you don't have to, but you know what I mean. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just fucking paranoid. Yeah. But yeah, no, man, I don't know. You gotta try and pay, like, even if you just like quickly click the image, look at the caption quick, just to make sure it's like, it's not something that you're gonna want to have, you're gonna want to have to like try and be like, oh shit, well hold up, I didn't notice this. You know what I mean? It just gets you in awkward positions. It's the same thing I tell people on fucking like Twitter and everything too. It's hard because with Twitter, people just assume like, oh, you retweeted that, so you agree with this like idea or whatever. Well, it's like, no, like a lot of the time it could just be a very interesting article that was written, or you know, it has something that's worth kind of a discussion, so you're gonna retweet it or whatever have you. Yeah, I don't know. Meh. Social media is weird. What can you do? It's like a playground when all the kids are like fucking hopped up on sugar, and half of them got behavioral issues. So I don't know. Yeah. So right now, the Hooligan Cave, basically like all the like film equipment and stuff, like I've moved that all from the wall. Either they gotta come in, they're gonna have to come in and fix like the leak and all that, or I gotta figure something out for it. Hoping to fucking move this year though. Definitely don't want to spend another fucking Christmas in this complex. That's just the goal, you know what I mean? Because that's basically like the end of the year. Yeah, I just need. We've outgrown this house, you know what I mean? And you know, I've made this little area like, you know, more than just like a little mud room or rec room, whatever the fuck it was. But we got to keep evolving. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm excited though. Bullshit. We're good. We're live again. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I was just in the middle of saying, I don't know. My thoughts are like all over the place. So I apologize if it feels like I'm not really finishing a thought or I'm like jumping back to things. Yeah. My brain's kind of all over the place right now. Yep. J.J. Abrams lens flare. What's going on for this weekend for the channel? I'm going to try the 60 frames per second test. Oh, so just to like, excuse me, just to like clarify what I was saying in the blog about that. So a lot of games nowadays, they're processed at like, basically like high resolutions, obviously. But they're also processed at like high frame rates. So it's kind of like with most TVs, if it's like a full HD, like 4K TV, if you watch something in regular 1080p, it looks like normal, like everything else you've watched. Then if you watch something in like 4K at like 60 frames per second kind of thing, you notice that the movements are faster. Like your eye, it's like it registers it faster and everything. It almost looks like fucking close to real life, basically. So what I usually do is I usually save the videos at 24 frames per second. You don't lose any quality at all, like, which is awesome. It just like everything that's happening is it kind of gives you more time to actually register what you're seeing and everything. So what I'm gonna do is film like the cam view or whatever at 60 frames per second, and I'm gonna test it out probably with one of the other stages of Dead and Buried that we haven't done or something. Yeah. And then I'll save it at 60 frames and everything. And we're gonna see how that looks. I definitely won't be doing like 60 frames per second for vlogs and stuff, because honestly, that's annoying as fuck to me. If you're just doing vlogs where you're just sitting there talking, there's no reason for you to be in 60 frames per second. It's just doesn't make sense to me. When it's like fast action things that like a lot is going on, 60 frames per second just kind of, it does look a little bit better sometimes, definitely. But yeah, like a lot of people will just do 60, like will shoot vlogs and regular things at that, and it makes no sense to me at all. 4K is insane. Just upgraded my TV to a 58-inch Samsung 4K. Absolutely stunning. Bueno. Yeah, 4K looks fucking awesome. Actually, my phone at the S8, I can shoot in 4K on this camera, but I can also like watch things in 4K. And yeah, there's certain YouTube channels that I will like right away fucking just click the quality. You know what I mean? So it's like at 4K or whatever. But yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna see how that goes. I did a little test like with the It one, just like on my own kind of thing. But again, because that was originally like the cam view was filmed at 24 frames per second. I just don't think it translates as well. But we're gonna have to see. The one thing I did notice though, when I saved in 60 at the 60 frames, like a higher frame rate, the colors were definitely like drastically duller. So I'll basically like save it at 60 frames. We'll see if that like makes a difference though, it being originally at that and being saved at that. But we'll see. So like basically all I'd have to do is the same thing, save it at the 60 frames. But worst case scenario, I'll have to go back, like reload the video in and just do the color correction to it, just to help bring the color and everything back into it. Fat and Hamel fat thumbs. What the fuck? How did I type L? I don't know. It happens. Man, that happened. That's how this live stream started. I was trying to fix like the angle of the screen and I clicked go live. The electric app. Oh my goodness. I got fucking messages coming in like crazy apparently. The electric owl. Morning, gents. Good morning, good sir. How are you? Yeah. But yeah. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work out fine. It's 60 frames. It's literally like you shoot at 60 frames. The Oculus gameplay, like when I record those videos, like for that stuff, it saves at 60 frames per second. So yeah, it should be fine. Like I said, the worst case scenario or worst case Ontario, if the colors are dull, we just bring it back in, do the color correction. And if you folks are always like confused about what I mean by color correction and everything, see how everything looks right now? Very dull colors. Very light, very washed out. Now, if you go check yesterday's vlog, you'll see the colors. You know what I mean? Everything's nice. It's It's the one thing that bugs me about live streams. I can't do the color correction. I'd have to actually like save the video. Like I'd have to pull it from YouTube, save the video, like all that, do the color correction, then re-upload it. And that's just kind of silly. So, yeah. We're going to do that. Excuse me. We're going to do that today. Other than that, I know I got fucking, man, Adrian Broner versus Vargas tonight. That's going to be pretty cool. And there's a UFC fight tonight, so I'm excited. Got a lot of shit. The electric owl. That owl emoji is amazing. Yeah. I don't, man, I actually, what is it? Oh, yeah. Fucking, they have like every animal, and I love the fact they have a bat now. That's awesome. But we need to get a sloth. You know what I mean? Just give me like a little tree branch floating with like a sloth hanging from it. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Goddamn lens flares. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, we'll do the 60 frames test. That'll probably be out today. And then tomorrow. And then tomorrow, it's podcast day. So, yeah. And I'm going to warn you folks now. If they, like, you know, the fights, I'm going to talk about them on the podcast. I'll include the skip time and everything, but, like, man, don't text me or don't DM me on some bullshit saying, like, oh, why do you talk about MMA or why do you talk about boxing? Because I've always been into it. I've been into it my entire life. And not only one specific type of person is into, like, combat sports. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It blows people's minds when I remind them, like, oh, you mean how there's, like, female fighters as well? And there's actually girls who watch UFC or mixed martial arts or boxing or whatever it is just as much as some guys do. You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. And even some of the fighters' stories, you know what I mean? Some people, they're like, oh, well, it's only this type of person that does that for a sport. Well, no, one of the greatest featherweights of all time, Jose Aldo, was a professional soccer player. Kenny Florian has a degree in psychology. Rashad Evans, I believe, has degrees in psychology as well. There's all walks of life that are involved in mixed martial arts and boxing or kickboxing, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I think more so when people just try to, like, put a label on those type of fans. I don't know. It kind of says more about you as a person. You know? Hamelfet. It's in the title. Mixed. Yeah, exactly. Man, I don't know. I think it's funnier too when people will be like, well, I like boxing, but fuck mixed martial arts. It's like, what? Wait, what? Okay, cool. Like, I guess, dude. But yeah. So, I don't know. I'll include the skip time. You know what I mean? Nobody has to sit through that stuff. I give you folks the skip time. But again, that's just folks that are like, I don't know, they always feel they need to say something. You know what I mean? Meh. Shrug life. Keep it moving, Chief. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Hamilfet, you like boxing? No. I hate boxing. Can't stand it. It's barbarian and it's savage. I don't like boxing. I hate it. Don't do it, Hamilfet. Don't you do it. I have a feeling I know what's coming. And yeah, I don't know what else is up for this weekend. I got all 3 of my kids running around here, so. yeah, I got Mondi, you good sir. Yeah. I think we'll cut it. Gotten random thoughts out. And I still need to eat breakfast. I should probably eat breakfast before I do these fucking live streams and everything. Because then I actually have food in me. And my brain will be firing and functioning properly. Probably a good idea. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go eat. Electric Owl, go eat. I'm going back to bed. Man, no. Don't go back to bed. Get on the fucking Bowflex or the Blowflex if you got that too. I don't know how it works, but I'm sure it's interesting. Get that, you know what I mean? Get some fruits into you. Get a coffee into you. Play with the kitties. Come on, don't go back to bed. Come on now. It's a beautiful day out. It's not snowing or raining. Come on now. Anyway, I'm going to go eat for sure. Mucho love, hooligans. Thank you to the Electric Owl for coming in. Thank you to Hamilfet for tuning in. I love doing these live streams, getting to chat it up with you folks. Have a good one. You have a good one too, Mr. Owl. Okay. Mucho love, hooligans. If you want to support the channel in any other way than giving me your beautiful time, links are in the description. Get your Hooligan Squad merch, folks. Art prints, fucking posters, tapestries, pillows, phone cases, shirts, onesies. I could go on and on and on. You get the point. Mucho love. Oh, also, if you want to see the alternate routes to the escape from Pennywise, that is up on the Patreon, which is also in the description, for the $5 patrons. Mwah! For you beautiful fat J's. Awkward outro. Pressing the buttons.